Thank you. Good morning, everybody. Calling this session of the Board of Revision to order and acknowledge that we are in Treaty 1 territory, the home and traditional lands of the Anishinaabe, Ojibwe, Innu, Cree, and Dakota peoples, and the national homeland of the Red River Métis. Our drinking water comes from Shoal Lake 40 First Nation and Treaty 3 territory. With me today are Ron Merritt and Brent McIntyre. My name is Harvey Diamond. I'll be chairing the hearing. Our Second Department is represented by Mr. Stephen Lopenstein, and our administrator is Zachary Moen. We'll be hearing application revision on the assessment rules in accordance with the Municipal Assessment Act. The matters for which revision are requested have been described in each application, and we will limit discussion to those matters. The statements that are made after this hearing are sworn testimony. Anybody speaking to a matter must first be sworn in. Be advised the comparisons of assessments of properties are not considered evidence of market value by the Board of Administration. The Board of Revision is appointed annually by council, exhibited of it and the city administration. It makes decisions based on the evidence provided at this hearing and issues a written order that we've mailed to all parties as soon as possible. Please note that the board's decisions with respect to an application may be appealed to the Manitoba Municipal Board if the matter pertains to assessed value or to classification, or to the Court of King's Bench if the matter pertains to an application for exemption from taxation. Should you wish to appeal, information to do so will be included with the board's order. With respect to the hearing process, I will confirm the points of appeal with your property to address with each applicant following the swearing in. We'll then have the assessor's testimony followed by questions that the applicant may have, and the applicant's testimony followed by any questions. And each side will give an opportunity to summarize if they wish to do so. Once all the evidence about an application has been brought forward, the applicant may leave. Process will repeat for each item on the docket today. The session will close after all applications have been heard, and the board will deliberate in private and make its decision. You will receive the board's decision by written mail as soon as possible. As information, all public records are live streamed, recorded, will form part of a public record. And we will be hearing item number 2 on the docket today. And Mr. Moen, you can please affirm the assessor and the applicant's testimony at this time.
Of course, Mr. Chair. Mr. Assessor, please state your full name.
Stephen Lobenstein.
Do you affirm that the evidence you're about to give at this hearing is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
Thank you. Mr. Applicant, please state your full name.
Howard Lindsay McCubbin.
Do you affirm that the evidence you're about to give at this hearing is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
Thank you. You may be seated.
Okay, so Mr. Lobenstein, the matter that we have is pertaining to 2280 Saskatchewan Avenue, and you can proceed when you're ready to do so.
Okay, I think there's some preliminary issues with class and liability that we have to deal with first.
Yes.
So it is my understanding that the appellant is just looking to confirm the class and liability.
Okay, that's fine.
So I'll read in the roll number. The roll number is 0704219740. The assessed value is $9,605,000. So I've gone over what the class and liability will be if the appellant agrees. And for a recommendation, I have a recommendation to decrease the assessed value to $8,048,000. This is based on a $10.58 per square foot rate. So will the applicant agree to that?
Mr. Applicant, are you agreeing to a valuation of $8,048,000?
Yes, Mr. Chairman, I do agree with the quantum. With respect to liability to taxation and classification, we're asking confirmation under 54.1, pending the results of pre-existing applications at the court at the King's Bench involving Red River College's properties.
Right, which I understand are pending and haven't been heard yet.
Pardon me?
Mr. McCall, which I understand your applications to the court are pending and haven't been heard yet.
Yes, that's correct.
Yes. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. And it's based on Mr. Lobenstein, $10.58 a square foot. Otherwise, all the parameters in your workup are the same to arrive at that number. Is that correct? Same cap for.
I will let
Ms.
Of
Logan,
the assessor,
yeah, that's Ms. Lovenstein.
Ms. Livingston.
So you're basically, your recommendation is based on $10.58 a square foot, and all the other parameters in your workup are the same?
Yeah. For me, I mean, this is more just agreement on value. Mr. McHubbin may have a different workup than I do, but we've agreed on the value.
No, I know. Okay, but you arrived at the value with everything else, just changing the
That's
square.
correct.
Okay, that's fine. Thank you. Any questions, Mr. Merritt?
I just have one. Mr. Assessor, can you give us the NOI and the cap rate, please?
Yeah, it'd be $498,982.
And cap rate?
6.2.
All right. So you're the same as the city then. Okay.
Yeah.
I thank you, Mr. Chairman. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. McIntyre. Any questions?
I just have one question, Mr. Chairman.
Thank
On
you.
your brief, you're showing a sale in 2017 of 8,750,000. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Okay, that was my only question. Thank you.
Thank you. And I have no further questions, so thank you. So I believe then that this completes all matters on our agenda today. So you'll receive our decision very shortly. Thank you for your attendance, everybody, and we're going to close the session of the hearing at this time. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Thanks. Thank you, Ben.